Hi, welcome back to the channel. This week I'm using up some of what I have already in my pantry. I've got some boxes of pasta to use, so I'm going to make a pesto pasta with chicken. I've never made this before, so I'm just kind of winging it, but I got this. This was the one with the most simple and clean ingredients and looks really good, so I'm going to try that. And I've got a package of chicken breast, so it'll keep the points down a little bit, but because pesto points can be a little high for points and calories. Got some sun-dried tomatoes and some shredded Parmesan cheese, so that'll be a nice addition to it as well. And once I make it up, I'll show you the points and calories. I've also got some grapes. I was just in the mood for grapes. And some Black Forest ham just to make some sandwiches. I still have some bread left. I've got the Sara Lee bread, so I'm going to make some sandwiches to go along with that. So I've got all the ingredients here for the chicken pesto pasta, however you want to call it. But I've got these medium shells. This is 10 ounces. I've used a little bit already out of this box, so I'm going to finish off the box. I've got one package of chicken breasts, so I'm going to bake these and use that as the protein. I've got my olive oil. That's usually what I use to saute anything in, and I'll use it to cook the chicken this time. Got some garlic powder. I'm just gonna cut corners and use garlic powder instead of actual garlic, but you could use real garlic if you want. Got some Italian seasoning and parsley. This is kind of my go-to for things, especially Italian flavored dishes. Got some Simply pesto and the sun-dried tomatoes. I'm going to use a little bit of the oil from the sun-dried tomatoes to cook the chicken in as well, just to give it a little flavor. Got this green and red hatch chili pepper flakes. I actually forgot to use them, so I didn't actually use them, but I think they would have been good at the end to just mix in, but another time. Got the shredded Parmesan. This is what I'm gonna mix into it after it's all cooked. And got one curious kitty, wants to know what's going on. Like I said, I used some of the olive oil from the sun-dried tomatoes to coat the pan to cook the chicken in. I also added some regular olive oil. I did add some Tony Chachere's. I forgot to show it in the ingredient list, but I did add some of that to the chicken. There was 10 ounces of pasta left in this box, so I used all of it. This is what the chicken looked like after I let it sear on each side. I put it in the oven and baked it for about 30 minutes. And I added a little bit of pesto. That's 1/4 cup of pesto. And I added that with the chicken to the pasta and mixed it up. I also added the sun-dried tomatoes at this point. I forgot to mention I didn't even use the Italian seasoning or the parsley or the garlic because I felt like the pesto had a lot of flavor anyway. So I just left it as is and it was perfect. You could add the chili pepper flakes at this point if you wanted, but I just forgot. I never got to it. This is what I got out of it. I got 5 servings, plus I did taste a serving, so really 6 servings. And I put it in these containers. I measured them to make sure they were all about the same weight. And it was a really good meal prep. I'm definitely going to make this again. It was easy. It was good. And I added the shredded Parmesan to each bowl when I took it to work. And I ate all of these. I didn't even have any to freeze because it was so good. I ate it every day. I think next time I may try adding some broccoli or something because, yeah, it's kind of lacking in the veggies. I had some cucumbers that I took to work with me, and that's how I got my veggies in. I had a lot of salad stuff left in the fridge. I had several cucumbers and some lettuce and some tomatoes. So I went ahead and made salads as my second meal option and decided to wait on the sandwich stuff that I bought because I didn't want this lettuce to go bad. So I made salads this week and really no going wrong with these salads. They're easy to put together. I just added the usual, the red leaf lettuce, the cucumbers, the tomatoes, the mozzarella cheese. And then I had the blackened chicken strips from Tyson that I like so much. The Simply Vinaigrette Greek dressing. And I think I also added some sesame seeds that I already had. So a lot of options in this salad, and it's easy, it's convenient, doesn't take long to put together. These might be some of the last salads. The weather's starting to get cold, and I don't really crave salads when it gets colder. Packing my lunch today. So I just had breakfast. I had the eggs that I made. I'm only counting a couple of points for the cheese. I'll have to figure it out in the app. And then the eggs are nothing. And then my protein shake, I'm gonna count that as 2 points. So that will be probably, like, I'm thinking no more than 5 points. I've got my pesto chicken pasta. And then I've got my salad, and then for snacks, I've got another half of a cucumber, even though there's cucumber in the salad, and an apple. So snacks are 0, and I'll eat the salad when I get there for lunch, and then I'll have the pasta for dinner.